Hey, what's up? My name is Jenna, and I just had something to say that I think a lot of people don't realize what is really going on in this country right now. We are at such a pivotal point in this country that it's scary. I don't think most people realize the extent of what is going on. If you have been one of those people who said in the past, oh, it's not going to happen here, this is America, the food supply is, we're always going to have food, um, you know, you're going to have a rude awakening because we're already seeing food shortages. Things are happening that have never happened in this country before because of this virus. Let me tell you, you need to start using your voice. There needs to be a massive outcry in this country, not for government handouts, but to go back to work. The government is broke. They cannot give you what they do not have. And let me tell you, all our government, officials, governors, congressmen, all those people who work at the government, they're not taking pay cuts. They're still getting paid normally, just like they always have. They don't know what it's like to miss a meal. They don't know what it's like for their paycheck to be cut in half if you're essential. This is ridiculous. If you guys don't stand up now and say something about what is going on, you're going to lose your voice forever. I can promise you that. The government does not have the authority to tell you that you cannot work, and yet you're sitting here and you're taking it. Whatever happened to knowing your rights, knowing the Constitution? In Illinois, it was just stated that they don't have the right to tell you you can't go to work or you have to close your business. Guys, you need to stand up and say something, like now before it's too late. They get paid no matter what. They don't care. And you know what? There's going to be a disruption in the food supply. It is coming. You're already seeing the results of this. The food supply is breaking down. More than ever, you need to support your local farmers and your local ranchers because the government produced mass food supply like Tyson and all those other people. They are slaughtering and euthanizing animals that have been created to feed these people because they don't have anywhere to bring them. The slaughterhouses are closed. Okay, they don't have enough workers to slaughter these animals. And people are eating less of things that they normally eat because they don't have the money to buy it. Restaurants, if they're not closed, are operating at 25% or less. So where are all these animals going to go? Where is all this meat going to go? We need to do something about it now. We need to stand up and say something about it now. It's already too late, really. Millions of chickens are being euthanized and left in fields. Farmers and ranchers can't feed animals till things get better. Once they get to a certain weight, that's when they're supposed to bring them to the slaughterhouse to be killed. If there's no slaughterhouse to bring them to, then they're killing the animals and just leaving them there because they can't feed them. Supply and demand. If there is no demand, they're going to cut the supply and prices are going to go up. People need to start speaking out. Restaurants, I feel really bad for anyone who works in the restaurant industry. They need to reopen everything and put people back to work because this virus is BS. The media is hyping it up to a ridiculous state. I don't know anyone that has it, and you know what? I'm not going to wear a mask. You guys need to be more prepared. Don't ask for government handouts. Prepare yourself. All those people who said I was crazy, I've been prepping for years. So I hope that this is an awakening for you. I hope that you start, realizing that you need to prepare for yourself. Do things like people did 100 years ago. Can things, plant a garden, get some chickens. It's cheap to feed them, and at least then you don't have to worry about where things are coming from or what kind of quality because it's in your backyard. You planted it. People are not buying meats like they used to, and this is going to affect the supply. It's just, you need to do something now. You need to speak up about it now. This government does not want gun-toting constitutionalists. They want a one-world government. They want a one-world religion. They don't want Trump in office because he's not going to do what they want them to do. We need to speak up. We need to do something about this. And if you guys can't speak up now, you're going to be hurting. You're not going to have food to eat. You're not going to be able to feed your families. Let me tell you, the government does not care about you. They do not care about your family. They do not care about how you feed your family or whether you have enough food. You need to pay attention to what's going on. Speak up, push to go back to work, tell the government to screw off. This is what needs to be done. You can't just sit around and ask for a stimulus check. It's gonna come back somehow out of your pocket. I can promise you that. You can't ask for something that the government doesn't have. This country has been broke for years. They don't have the money to give you. If you don't say something about it now, it's gonna be too late. Pretty much is already too late. You know, stop listening to the mainstream media. They're telling you lies. They have actors that come on and repeat what they want you to say. It's not right. If you want to listen to real news, look at the Hagman report. Okay, those guys have insiders. They're Christians. They're private investigators. They worked with the NYPD and the FBI. Also, Dave Hodges from the Common Sense Show. Amazing. He also has insiders, and he protects the people that he talks to. He doesn't give up information. So, you know, if you want to tell him something, he's not going to divulge who you are. Guys, you need to speak up now. You need to do something about this now. Because if you don't, you're not going to have food. I can promise you that. You're already seeing when you go to the store, there's no chicken, there's no meat. If there is meat, it's like $8 a pound. I mean, that's insane. You know, how are families supposed to feed themselves? You need to do something about it now. You need to start speaking up about it now before it's too late. You know? That's all I have to say. I wish you guys the best.